This is another episode of Couch Chats.
Yeah. Hi guys. Hi.
I'm joking. Welcome to another episode of Couch Chats. We're here again. Back again with another. What's that word? Banger.
Another banger.
Back with another banger.
Oh, and then there's flames.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna use that word. Back with another episode. It's been a good day. It's been a lovely Friday. Yeah. It's Sunday. Friday. And today, I don't know, it's gonna be a very sensitive topic. You know, like it hit me. I had a thought about the state of not even the country, the state of the world. Okay, but let's say the country, right? In the matters of racism. So I wanted to ask my fellow panelists what they think about the current issue of racism. You know, like I know it's not being spoken about as much. You know, we always wait for something to happen and then only then we speak about it. You get it? And then again it dies down. And then comes another event and then we speak about it. But then that goes to show, Uti, we are so far from this whole entire thing coming to an end. You know, what are your thoughts? Do you think it'll ever come to an end?
I don't think it all comes to an end. I don't think so because Noma Sebangati, maybe white people are not as oppressive towards black people. Yeah. I wouldn't blame them, just to say, but you can't put.
Hey. Nah, don't be afraid. Okay. Don't be afraid.
So I feel like you can't put it past black people from returning the favor. Let's say if now there's an opportunity for the roles to be reversed.
Yeah.
You reckon angeke oppress enough?
Nah, they wouldn't. I'm telling you, they wouldn't.
I don't know, man. I feel like it depends. Like the context behind that question. Is it a thing of now that in the past white people have oppressed black people?
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying if in the future black people were given that power, would they do the same thing?
Basically, yeah. Like considering everything that happened, now we get to a point when racism seems like it's coming to an end and black people have a lot of power now, right?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they wouldn't want to return the favor in a sense?
I think that one depends, and it mainly depends on us as black people. If that happens, right? In that current moment, have we healed from the past, or are we still holding on to it? Because if we're holding on, then I feel like we would.
But do you think we can ever heal from it?
Sure. Yeah.
Because now, so many people say things like... Exactly, because right now, people say, oh no, apartheid, was a hot minute ago. We should forgive, basically. Like, we should move on from it. It's in the past.
Yeah.
But, like, the effects of apartheid are still... We're still living in the effects of it, basically.
It's a system that's running on its own, but... Hey,
Mike.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, it's a system that's running on its own. Bam. You don't even need to lift the feeling for it to work. Bam. And how can so heal njani kuyo lento leyo ntwana isas affect namuntu? I mean, how can you heal isilonda so long as quiet? Ngibamba ntwana. So I doubt ntwana nah ntwana, unless constitution change favorable that, then maybe.
So do you feel like the biggest contributor to racism is the constitution?
Not really.
And not the people.
Well, mina bese ngikhuluma, where does it start? Wait. Where does it start? It start lento le yangisho before anything nani. It starts with the financial power.
There are certain white people that don't really look at color. So are you saying is it a thing of each and every white person? It gets to a point where they can look at a black person and say, you are black and I'm white.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah. Because
Each and every.
okay, pyramid things are singamanga. But immaturity.
Yeah.
It is like that. Because for every race kunomthetho ebaphila ngayo. And they won't compromise indlela abaphila ngayo for real. Especially when you are not icolor yabo. Amandiya na one indlela aphila ngayo. Bakuzo accept but kunalaba ngeke bak accept khona. Angazi if uyangibamba.
Yeah,
Uyangithola ntwana yami. Ngeke bakufake ku ngathina angazi ngayibiza ngani ku food chain yabo. Awufiki lapho. Ngiyathola ntwana. Wena awufikile lapho ke. Angazi if is the proper term I use. Uyangibamba ntwana mara ukuthi ngizama ukuthini ntwana. Ya kunala ntwana bangeke bazi bakufake khona ntwana. Where you see ukuthi okay racism ikhona.
Yeah.
Uyangibamba ntwana. And I mean, to be honest, I understand. I had a conversation nomunye umuntu ngathi mina angeni me guys ukuthi kuso. Uyangibamba because bozoyenzana. When ungayenzani wena rings ntwana? Would you sacrifice yourself for another person? It's hard ntwana ukuthi yenze njalo ntwana. It's hard.
I think in this current life I probably would.
Nah, you wouldn't, bro.
As
ifana na direct. Ifana ukuthi usuke kini wena yohlala emkhukhwini Alexander. For umuntu ohlala Alexander ezazohlala yini. Would you do that, man?
No, but then that's an extreme.
It's not.
That's an extreme example.
Because think about it this way. Nomlungu sacrifice ama opportunity anayo.
Yeah.
I connect anayo. Sacrifice yonke into basically that man. For you, ukuthi wena uthole lezo.
But that's the thing. It doesn't have to be like that.
It has.
It doesn't.
It has.
It doesn't have
for
to be
the
like
system
that.
to work, there has to be people who suffer and people who win. But in a capitalist system, angeke sonke sport capitalist system.
Yeah.
There has to be people who suffer and the people who win. For it to work.
Yeah.
Maybe
For it to work
balance.
perfectly.
So your choice.
Yeah.
Where do you choose to be? Are you winning or are you suffering?
How could you win?
Are you winning or are you suffering? Your choice. So lo mlungu akahlanya ngeke asuke lapha kuwina, winners column aye ku losers column. Wena uye ku winners column. Ngeke kuze kuyenzeke. Uthatha ama chance. So iyohlezi intwana ikhona racism unless thina as black people ntwana we take back the financial power, of which is very easy to do ntwana. Honestly.
How do you reckon that happens?
Hey, maybe like ngathi buy black, support black, everything. Njengamandi yayenza ngakhona. If it's not black, we're not buying. That's a art.
But that one is tricky though.
How?
It's very tricky. And hear me out. Of course, there's a lot of black people. Majority is black people, right?
Yeah.
But minority, the economy basically, the minority, I get it.
Yeah.
So by saying, we're not gonna buy anything from other races.
Sure.
There's so much also that you're not gonna get then.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I agree.
So that's why it's a bit tough.
You know what the thing is for me now?
Yeah.
I feel like the fact that we're at a point where we want to rectify and say, for us black people,
Sure.
because for me, an ideal world for me is a world where, like, all of us are just working together, white, black, Indian.
It's impossible.
Because try to understand where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, there has to be one truth
Yeah.
that brings us all together as human beings.
Sure.
You get it?
Sure.
Whether culture, race, whatever the case may be. Like, there has to be one thing. Because at the end of the day, we have the same components that keep us alive.
Yeah.
Take away the skin, bro. It's not even that important.
Yeah.
They have a body, we have a body.
Yeah.
They have a soul, we have a soul.
Yeah.
They have a spirit, we have a spirit.
It's too late to look at it like that.
It's not too late.
It is. Because they will never sacrifice themselves for you. So it's too late. Unless they were to say, okay, asiqaliseleni ke na. We are gonna give you give you reparations and we're gonna restart the way we live in this world. Then only then singasho ukuthi okay, sonke sinegazi liwani. Sinomzimba wesifunctiona ngokufana but for wena ukuthi usho njalo mara thina we at the back. We have to start from the back.
But that's the thing, we're not at the back, though.
We are.
Or not.
We are.
Or not. It depends on how you define it. But I feel like we're not.
We are.
I feel like we're not, bro. You know, in our manje man, thina abantu abamnyama man simakwala, man.
But we were put down from back then.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, but that's the thing, and we carried this thing in our nature. Like, now it's in our nature for us to be afraid.
exactly, but
It shouldn't be like that.
But it is like that. That's the reality of it.
It's not like that. We continue to make it like that.
Fair enough.
But it shouldn't be like that. You get what I'm saying?
get what you're
But my point is, as black people, we are at a point where we feel like nothing can change, and we feel like nothing can help us, and we feel like we can help ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, because that mindset, bro, it continues to work for the system. You get it? Whereas if we were to change that mindset and thinking, so many things could change, and the world could change as well. Because the thing is, bro, when
your problem, Pumelele, is you want to like include everyone. I have a problem with that because they've never included us. But when you want to include them,
that's the thing, because it doesn't work if we're constantly looking at solutions that make the problem worse. You get it? If I'm looking at a solution and I say, okay, let's oppress white people and rather focus on the black people,
It's just reverse.
it's only shifting from this point to that point.
well, I feel better if it's at this point.
Obviously, you feel better.
When I'm at an advantage, I'll feel better.
I hear what Gato
Because they're
is
also
saying.
feeling better at this
Because
current
now
moment.
they're feeling better as well. And
Yeah.
the main point here is Lawan Dawa was full at the end of the day. As much as you can try to like change the whole narrative and saying, "Who do you want to recruit all of them?"
Sure.
They just don't want to say, "Oh, I'm looking at the primary school that my nephew is at," and thought that primary school was filled with white people at the start, and then black people started going to that school, and thought white people just left. When you go to that primary school now, there's no white people anymore.
Sure.
There's only black people. Hence why I'm saying, like, as much as you can try and say, let's all work together, it's not gonna work.
About the only way we can work together, we can work together according to our own terms. That's why I
Because
agree.
we're living under their terms as well.
Can I reveal something to you now?
Yeah.
And listen carefully.
We are listening.
Can I reveal something to you?
Yeah.
You know that kind of thinking, right? Your wuti, it will never work. That kind of thinking is exactly what those that don't. Because I'm not gonna say each and every white person. I'm not a believer of that. Like, I don't believe that each and every white person is racist. But for those that are racist, that is exactly what they want you to think. Because once you think that way, you have removed the power from yourself. You get what I'm saying? So if you say that it'll never work, you will never approach the solutions that can bring a change, but you will always focus on the solutions that won't bring a change.
True, I
I'm
agree.
telling you.
I agree.
Guys,
I agree.
How long have we been saying Wuti, why people don't want us? How long have we been saying Wuti, it's never gonna work, and we're still suffering?
True.
Yeah. Okay. So
But
your way
but
of working is including them.
Yeah.
Your way.
My
of,
way of working is not including them. My way of working is, okay. Let me summarize it.
Yeah.
My solution is love.
I agree.
Not in this situation. Love will never fix this situation.
It will, and it can.
What will then?
Practical solutions, not love.
It will and it can.
Emotion. Angeke ufake emotion kule nto lena.
Love akusiyo emotion.
Love is not an emotion.
What's love?
It's an action.
It's an action.
Yeah. Love is an action.
Okay,
Love is not an
niwasho kanjani love ke? Bona bayenza so.
But not everyone.
Not everyone.
Love is not an emotion. It's an action, and that is why I'm saying, if you can act out of love, and if they can act out of love, then there could
What
be a
do you
solution.
act out of love?
Yeah, but that's the thing.
They're not
That's-
acting out
but
of
They're not acting out of love, and we choosing to act out of love. Why?
When I feel like you're not getting what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not saying the problem is with black people.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the problem is everywhere. Yes.
I disagree.
But look though,
Every
as black people, we act on love with them.
No, you don't.
yes,
do.
we do.
You don't.
We do.
Guys,
I feel
come
like
on.
we do. I
You
feel like
don't.
black people actually do act on
You
love.
don't.
with
The
white
fact
people.
that you say,
Abantwana betesikolweni sabo.
guys,
That's an action.
saying
people are
saying
more
something
welcoming.
and doing something are two completely different things. The fact that you're saying it can never work means you're not acting out of love. What do you mean you're acting
But
out of love?
generally,
Being
black
realistic.
people
But generally-
are...
You're not being realistic. What do
I
you
am.
But
mean?
generally, we do.
I'm being
I feel like
realistic.
black people do act on love to a certain
In
degree
what
with white
sense?
people. And so
In what sense?
in everything that we do, most of the time.
Most of the
Like
time,
what?
black people are more
Like where?
accepting.
Yes.
Black people are more
That's not
accepting.
love.
Wait, but still, they show which they don't love you at
us.
all by not even accepting you at all. Abakufuni eduze kwabo. Black people are those, oh, okay, yeah, come take a seat at my table.
You
Are
see
you
what I'm
In
saying?
accept-
fact,
Are you-
umlungu
are you- are you-
uyajabula makabono
Uyajabula.
umlungu akhuluma isiZulu.
Are you accepting?
It's a big thing for
Are you accepting?
Alright.
Are you accepting or are you afraid?
Afraid of, wait,
No,
wait.
they're more accepting. Besides being afraid, I mean, yeah, sharp. They're afraid back then, right?
Even
But
today.
now, no, but it's different. I mean, in a sense of sharp, a black person would be like, hey, cool, we'll come up to Umlungu. Maybe Umlungu agasi right now, uwilela.
Yeah.
A black person will be like, oh, let me help you, basically. Umlungu zoti, hey, wena, K-word. You know, do you get what I mean? No,
Why not?
they're
You cannot
not
disagree,
all
but
of
that's
them.
rap,
But
I'm sure.
guys,
But you know,
it's not
Exactly
all
my
of them.
point. Exactly my point.
They were benefiting from you.
How?
They were winning trophies. Getting recognition. Yes. Ucabanga
Sidlala sonke angidlali one phela.
ngibotaki nonke.
No, guys.
And abotaki babamnandi ukudlala belungu.
No, not always.
Not always.
Not always. Not in every.
That's why I was saying, Uti, not all of them, because I hear what you're saying. We all went to, like, white, prominent, what is it called again? Predominantly white schools.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
All of
went
us
to
did,
them
yeah.
and you didn't experience, like, love from them. I still have friends till this day that, like, are my best friends that are white. Not all of them are horrible people.
Udlala sport.
Yeah.
Udlala it. Netball.
Ish, yeah.
You were that good, ne?
All I'm just saying.
First team. Yeah? No, not even. Okay.
Ngathi singena endabeni
Marapega,
ezinkulu.
here's what I'm saying. Look at the school that you went to, right?
Yeah.
Kuthola bobani?
Awota.
Kuthola botata. Kwisikolo
Ah,
sami
kulapha
ekuqaleni.
futhi nabelungu vela.
Bekugcwele bekunabobani ekuqaleni.
Yeah.
One day like it was a white school thing ngiyangithiwa bekugcwele abelungu.
Yeah.
Belungu benzani manifika nina when you guys started dominating me. They
That was
left.
back then.
That was big, but still, even now I can use an
Wait, what's your point?
I can use DNSF as well. Is that we can go into a white environment and we will be fine and accept it. It doesn't mean a white environment. It's fine.
Are you accepting or are you afraid?
We are accepting. We're not afraid. We're accepting.
Okay.
You think our parents will send us to those schools because they we are afraid or they're afraid or whatnot? No, they want us to
No,
get,
they will send you to those schools because the perception is that those schools perform better than
And they do.
other schools. They don't send you to those schools because they feel like you will be able to coexist.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But because
No, actually not. That's what they want. Actually, that's what mama mongitshela mfethu wathi another reason ngikufaka kulezi kolo lezi is for you to be able to communicate nomlungu.
Yes.
Uyangibamba ntwana
Yes.
without feeling
Yeah.
uyangibamba ntwana yami. There's a difference between wena eish marali awutingayisho.
Tell me that one.
Hayi tingayisho izongenza ngisound yabo. But
No issue.
okay,
Come on.
the way umuntu okhule ongakhulanga around abelungu nomuntu okhule around abelungu, you can see the difference between ama interaction wabo.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Ne?
Yeah.
Uyangibamba ntwana, there's a huge difference. Uyangibamba.
Yes.
And yibo abantu abarun izinto. So uma ngakwazi communicate naye, shoot uzostuck. Chances are uzostuck. Uyangibamba ntwana. Because in a sense they are the gateway. They are. Because there are certain
not the
schools
gateway.
lalela why ngisho njalo.
Okay.
Lalela why ngisho njalo. There are certain schools ezingeze zik-accept uma ubuya from a certain type of school.
True.
Uyangibamba ntwana.
Yes.
It is a gateway ntwana. For you to better opportunities nani. Mawufundela here MHS is a guarantee bazokuthatha. From MHS
Not always.
amanye ama university it's a guarantee ukuthi bazokuthatha. Uyangibamba ntwana ukuthi isystem
Nasempanama.
nasemfana menze angida ngeke bakuthathe mina.
Kanuthini.
Angida ngeke bakuthathe ngithi mina i-gateway. Chances are more bazothatha low than low. Am I lying?
I disagree.
Okay, it's fine. You can disagree. But I feel like bona by gateway to a lot of opportunities. They are back then. Now things might change on social media.
Again, back to what I said, bro.
Yeah.
When I told him, Oguti, like I'm gonna reveal something. That is what I'm saying, Oguti. It's that kind of thinking that keeps us in a box. Because we feel like we can't help ourselves. And we feel like we need white people. You get it? So my thing is, I'm not saying let us include them so that we use them so that they can pull us up. What I'm saying is, I feel like we're in a world where my ideal world, maybe I'm delusional,
Yeah,
right?
you are.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine. My ideal world is that each and every person has power inside of them,
Sure.
right? And this kind of power is a power that you can exercise into the world, bro,
Yeah.
and make the world into a better place. But then once you believe that power is with someone else, you're already lost. And Apartheid won.
I agree. I
Bro,
agree.
this thing is
I
realistic.
agree.
Whoever
It's
has power at that moment. Whether when ufuna ukubheka ngendlela yakhe sentimental uthi no I'm gonna
Sentimental.
the world
Izwa
is-
ngithini?
Bruh,
Izwa ngithini?
every race is looking out for themselves. Amandia they looking out for themselves.
Okay.
Pakistan they looking out for themselves. They're not here trying to save anybody.
But black people can't
So
look
when
out for
as-
themselves.
That's what I'm saying. Good why
Because
when
they
ufuna
feel like they don't have the power.
But they were made to
You feel like
Which is why, he
they
doesn't
were made to
understand
feel
you.
that way Guakdala, ukuthi they
But
don't have
why?
power because they kept on
Fine.
taking the power
And that's
from
fine. But why are we still carrying that mindset?
They
even
made you
today?
believe that you don't have power.
Yeah.
Mina uyangizwa ukuthi ngithini ma? Or wrong?
Ngiyakuzwa ntwana ukuthi
Awungizwa.
why no ngiyakuzwa ukuthi why
Awungizwa.
sisacabanga ngalendlela le.
Mina njengoba nikhuluma indaba yokucabanga nje mina I'm saying the fact ukuthi I feel like right now the damage this is psychological like you guys were
Yeah.
saying it's more than just what we see before our eyes.
Yeah.
But this thing has been instilled by who? Our own parents as black children.
Yeah.
Their own parents as white kids. And what because if you take a black child and a white child, grow them together, let them like grow up together in one situation without any external influence. They won't see a difference. I'm much more privileged. I'm black. I'm less privileged. But then these things are things that we instill.
Yeah.
So already, like it's in our subconscious. It's in our mind. The damage has been done. What's to be done? What's the next step forward? Is what the next generation.
Yeah.
As to how we're going to raise that generation.
Mm.
Do we still raise them with the oppression mindset? Are they still gonna raise them to think that they're better off if they're inferior? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now that's the problem with an example. Na ANC na okoko bethu ay abananamanzi akunagezi mara yena ngoba ANC I mean lutho ANC yangithola ngithi thina siyabona sithi gogo akafanele kwenze lento yenze ngoba sikhawatha bona bakuboni lo why because it's been instilled.
Yeah.
You could say it's a habit.
Yeah.
Or it's a lot of things contribute. So
Yeah.
what is the next step forward? Because it's bonito tina sesmoshage. The next step forward is to what? The upcoming with the but then I don't think it's everyone who wants to do that.
Exactly. not everyone wants to do that. And also for us to be able to be like, yeah, sharp, we're going to raise our children to have that kind of mindset, the taking their power, like, vele bona, they don't need someone else to elevate them. They can elevate themselves and whatnot and whatnot. So like the reality is, mangabe umlungu lo lapha, una whatever, onama in, the opportunity comes from that person. If loya kakuvumanga, or umntana akhe loyo, uyomfundisa lento lena wena ufuna abantwana bakho bayicabange. Angeke. Angeke.
Guys, come on.
Bakhona aba-right. That's why aba-right
Ida manje yazi inkinga
mara
yini?
bakhona
Inkinga yazini. Inkinga ukuthi Nina, you're not looking at the other side.
Which other side?
The fact that black people have much more power compared to the past, bro. Like nepotism
Yes, fair.
is high with black people. It's also high with white people, but I'm also looking at the other side.
Nepotism is high with black people. Fair enough. But now, when so many black people, they don't reap the benefits of nepotism because there's no one in your family or a friend or someone that you know that's in high positions. How is that going to help you as umuntu omnyama? If
Guys, the people that are in high positions put themselves in that position. What do you mean? Corruption ends of one.
okay,
Mara let's ngizinza isikhano. Nebukubuku elithathwa. Asishare ngalabo phondo. Takumashatile ncane kabi. Nebukubuku elidonsa serious.
But I mean, all I'm just saying, bro, is that is the fact that as black people we have so much power within us.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
yes,
But that power is being suppressed and it's being made as though it's not there because of systems that are put in place.
Yeah.
We are made to believe that we are inferior. We are made to believe that we don't have much power. And so if you believe that, that is how things are going to be. You get it? Like if you believe that you don't have power, you won't have power.
yeah,
But there are people that have risen to the occasion because they believed otherwise. Why can't we learn from them?
People like who?
Hey guys,
There are a lot of businessmen, bro.
that are black
Who are
people.
black people?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are a lot of businessmen. Like
Pumela is saying right now, Guti, basically the system that they set, they bas fully say to I don't know how to put it, to seek from them rather, because
Yeah.
this system is standing and we follow it, if I could
Yeah.
say. Tell us the line, because we're able to stand without them.
Yeah.
And that's fact. But then we've been taught to, because
To reach.
to reach, exactly, when we don't have to, when we can do things for ourselves, but yet we don't. Because I see with even my own parent, my mom is just trying to escape capitalism from every other end.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Remembering the fact that there's nothing that she buys under, she doesn't even have a credit score. Matter of fact.
Very good, yeah.
And she's teaching us that. And I can see with there's life outside of there's life outside of this might be extreme, but that's the reality of it. There's life even outside of Ogespa,
Yeah.
and I know it's capable, I know it's possible. Why? Because at home they're doing that.
Sure.
Makoko, uthenga nakhona uyazi ukuthi matter of fact ukuthi mina mangifuna something ngiyatshala,
Yeah.
mangifuna ini ngiyatshala,
Yeah.
jarita lincane kodwa utshalile,
Yeah.
akatshalanga ngoba uyahlupheka, but then ukuzimela uyangithola ngithi.
Yeah.
And maka instilla kithi lento leyo nami ngiyakhona understand ukuthi hawu kahle fethu angikudingi,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to keep on feeding into the system that you've set. And when when nobody's doing that anymore, they don't have that power.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying. Ngoba uRamsey uthini? And uRamsey ne akasi wrong ukuthi sisebenzisane nabo lawa. Mina I'm not against that. But
Wena ungizwe nhle. Mina zangithi sebenzisane.
uthini?
Ramsey is a change mindset.
Mina ngithi yazi mina ngithini.
Uthini?
Mina ngithi the thing is now we've been like thina man, something is instilled in us, right? And we've been given this mindset of of slavery. You understand?
Yeah.
Like we've been given the mindset with Velitina from Nakdala Bisma slaves. And but the thing is, even now we're still carrying that mindset.
Yeah.
It's much more modern,
Yeah.
but it's still there.
Yeah.
You get it? And the fact that we think the only way for us black people to make it is for us to reach. That is slavery, bro. Because you feel like you need to be saved.
I never said we had to reach. Man. I said we have to work together as the black people alone. Fix our shit and put the and lalel.
How?
Yes, that's what I'm
Okay,
That's what I'm getting to. That's what I'm
chama,
getting to.
alende, nigga,
And like create our own systems. Where we like indaba yetere bazothi overthrow government abangifuni kuze kube njalo. Hlala nephezulu nje. Siyenza ama system wethu. Thina sizenza. Abantwana mfethu right engcembe mfethu maphetheni like every race that takes over. Study ama pattern. Njenge China nani. Ba study ama pattern labantu laba bazenzele isystem yabo. That's gonna work for them. And then bayenza ama deal nama terms wabo. Uyangibamba ntwana yami. Uyangithola mara ukuthi ngisho ukuthini ntwana yami. Exactly ntwana. That's the only way ntwana sizoba great as the black people. Mara le ukuthi akarems ukuthi include wonke umuntu. Mara lento ifana nalento le ukuthi yini what wa charter yini the freedom charter ukuthi everyone konje bathini everyone is what in South Africa konje ithini the line na ikona ku freedom charter like ukuthi everyone is a citizen in South Africa or something like that. Uyangibamba ntwana of which kumanye ama contracts injalo. Uyangibamba ntwana yami. It's an advantage for amanye ama country lento le. Uyangibamba ntwana yami. So there's a lot ntwana kumele le akarems ukuthi ikosele sisebenze sonke.
Mina
Vela ngivumi.
No,
asizilungise thina siqala and then singaba include abanye abantu. Uyangibamba ntwana ku system yethu.
Yeah.
We
This guy's not
ourselves have
hearing
to
me.
but you
fix
haven't
our
answered my
mindset.
question yet. Sorry.
What's wrong with our
You're not
mindset?
hearing me, bro. All I'm just saying, I'm cutting at the root. You get it?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the root. I'm not looking at, because at the end of the day, like even if we were to say, let us work together as black people, the problem is also as black people we are enemies of each other.
I agree.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
is
So
why-
that is why I'm saying, Uti, this thing is not even, this thing is deeper than what it seems, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying let us work with white people.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, Uti, as black people, the reason why we will always feel inferior is because we are carrying things from the past. You get it?
Yeah.
We are made to believe we can't help ourselves, that we need a savior.
Yeah.
In which Jesus Christ came, by the way, but that's not the point. My thing is,
Maraki.
we are made to believe that we need a savior. And the fact that we think we need a savior means automatically we've taken the power away from ourselves. You get what I'm saying?
Totally agree.
And that is why I'm saying, Uti, by taking, Uti, we need to shift the narrative. Maybe we need to take the power from them and then bring it upon ourselves as black people so that they can be oppressed. That is what you're saying. Right?
I don't want to oppress them.
But what I'm saying is,
But they will be oppressed.
what I'm approaching is, I'm not approaching it from a black perspective. I'm approaching it from each and everyone.
That's the wrong way to approach
But at
it.
the same time,
Because it's not everyone who's facing the same challenges.
but still, if
So
we
it's
don't
wrong
change
to
the
face it like
mindset-
that.
No, Maramangabe, I'll change the mindset. No, Mangabe, you're gonna get
Yeah.
power. It's still.
I agree, man. I'm not. I mean, alalela.
But nale yakho musiro. Atina ngoba ngiyabona ngathi leyo
I was
Yeah,
Nah,
ngifisa vele.
inaba nale
Yeah,
yakho
it's
because
yeah.
we're nofuna as black people ukuthi start power, but then as black people we are enemies of each other. How then does that work?
Which is why I asked Uti, how will we govern as black people if Tina as khona ukuhlangana as black people?
Yeah,
And
how
you
then
haven't
will it
answered
work?
my question yet. Ukuthi sihlangana njani Tina as
How
black
then
people?
will it work?
How?
We make it like.
Because siyahluleka at the moment. We
Mina
can't
siyenza
even
njani?
gather to a march of
That's what.
GPV.
That's what I'm going.
Phume friend. But sekusho ukuthi top ukhuluma.
That's why I was going with this. Like, we can make it a thing of good. Nanoma ngazwani now. I have to like support black. As much as it's hard, because if I don't, we're going back to that place.
Now that is
You don't
unrealistic.
want to go back to that place.
When we turn realistic, but that is very unrealistic because you're the very same person that's not gonna support someone that has a beef now. Come on. Come on.
And black people beefing out.
Come on.
Now it's eating you.
We're
Coming for you now.
telling you the realistic part, not just saying,
Mara, it's way better than involving and including everyone. Ukuthi sizama ukuseva wonke umuntu sibe unity. No.
No, here's a
No.
when you're taking what I'm saying and you're forming your own understanding of what I'm saying, you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I am hearing what you're saying.
What am I saying?
Yeah, Koguti, when there's a certain way you want to do this revolution, you want to do it including every race.
No,
For me, that way it's not gonna
No,
work.
but that's the thing.
How?
Mina phela sengafika ngosolution. Right now I'm still talking about the root.
The roots of
Ukuthi
the
inkinga
problem.
yini. I haven't
Then how did we? Then if ukhuluma nge-roots ukuthi inani, how did we get to ukuthi wonke must include everyone?
I didn't say that.
You did.
When did I say you
Sizoyibukela,
must include
sizoyibukela.
everyone?
Nah,
I
he said
didn't say mina
Uqale
ngithe ngathi my ideal world is for each and every person, you get it,
Yeah.
to act out of love.
Of which
You get it?
Yeah.
Because that is why I came back to the thing of, at the end of the day, there has to be one truth in
Yeah.
this world.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether you are white, whether you are
Black,
black,
pink.
whether you are, you get it?
Doesn't
At the end of the day, there has to be one thing that binds us. Huh? There has to be one thing that binds us all together
Yes.
as humanity.
So you agree with that?
Like what? Niggas
No,
example,
wait.
what find us
Oniso
all
before.
people.
Do you agree with that?
Yes,
what?
you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it from a perspective of fine, right? We're from different tribes, different
Yeah.
cultures, different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there has to be one thing that binds us all together. Meaning, let's go back from the beginning.
When we go back to the
Not beginning apartheid. I'm saying let's go back from the beginning,
Yes.
creation on its own.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like we can't say that white people created themselves, black people created themselves, Indian created themselves. You get what I'm saying? Each and everything, bro, came from one source.
Ngiyakuzwa mina Rinzi T. So
And that is why I'm saying, Wutimina, the problem is the reason why racism exists is because from the get-go, we were looking at outside factors. We're looking at the outside.
Yes.
I wanna
Go.
know lay unity in ourselves now. Looking at, I'm not gonna go back to the beginning, but I'm gonna go back to before segregation, before apartheid, before all of that stuff. Thina was born as abantu abamnyama. Isihlangana njani, although with different tribes, different this and this, different that. Wabona ndoda, mina mangitshala umbila, uceba utshala amazambane, wena utshala ini. And the lento le ukuthi, yeah, that's why we traded in ourselves. And with that being said, uceba makahluphekile nabantwana abayi 6,000 indoda yakhe ishonile. Bese ngesimekele enzeni ahlupheke, why? Because it affects the tribe, exactly. Ukuthi ucebo is in our tribe, uyahlupheka, asifastani le. Kwafika bobani, kwafika bangani, abafika lana benzani,
Bathatha.
bahlukanisa segregation, and it made us hate ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So that there's no unity, because with unity comes the power. So now with that being said, benzani bahlukanisa, and they put us, for an example, just an example. Bona isentini ne Alex. Ngithola ngithini? Bathatha uDaki bambeke Alex, mabambeke Alex oppression, these severe states of phila survival. Bese baqupha ucebo lapha Alex, bamnyise sentini. Maye thina mase Alex ithi, how did you escape this?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Bese cala umona. How ucebo siyahlupheka ucebo wahamba wamthatha ohlala lesentini. Yangithola ngithini? Njani nawo seyak affect le ukuthi why ucebo, why mina in. Yangithola ngithini? So my ucala ukuzonda ucebo, ucala ukuzonda bakibo so lo ucebo wena sekuba yangithola ngithini. So this thing Now your leg with season, it's part of the system.
Yeah.
It's part and parcel of
And
the plan
that's why I
that they've
said it's
had.
working perfectly.
It's working perfectly.
Yeah.
So now it takes what? It takes us ukuthi mabona right now uceba ngeke basamcupha uceba uzosebenzela phuma. Makunjalo guys, can't we celebrate one another? It'll start there. Doing like what you said, love, doing things out of pure intent. And uboy magati, including everyone, akati ukuthi wena nje umile so masokhona ukuzimela uqosha omunye. He's saying ukuthi sharp ejo umlungu hlala ube right mfethu. I mean so la. Mina ngeke ngisabheka wena ngizosibheka, but that doesn't include me kicking you out. Because why? I'm not feeding your system anymore. You don't have that power over me because ngiyazibheka. Uyangithola?
Yeah.
So without even kicking you out, I took the power away from you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And that's where with the it won't affect me anymore because why? Power.
Sure.
I got it too.
Sure.
So now with that being said, it takes, I don't know how it's gonna happen. We start to look at one another as a unit instead of competition or instead of nemesis or whatever it be. I'm told umakhelwane jo ubudi aksi asiphikisana mangithenga cars umthenga cars sesikude debt inanani no. Ngithola ngithi it's gonna start with us loving ourselves and dog they did it with the littlest things. You see black kids with beautiful black hair.
Sure.
Bafuna ukufaka ama-weave. No offense to anyone. I'm just saying.
I'm listening.
Bafuna ukufaka ama-weave. Why? Because they want to look like the white child. Bafuna ukufaka they might deny that.
That's deep. No. Yeah,
They might deny that. But the reality is that's not what your people look like.
Yeah.
You have curly, beautiful black hair. It's thick. When ufuna ufaka inwele ezishelela that's or whatever it be. That's not the case. They started with the little things, chief. They started with that. Nini sebasifakisa
Uyashaya lapho. Uyashaya. Awuyashaya.
uyangithola. And why psychology jo baqale la wazenzela you played it out.
But with that, if you're gonna talk about like how no, I hear that. I hear that. No, I do hear that the whole thing of relaxing natural hair and all of
The
that.
origins of these things. I'm not talking about today, but yeah.
I understand. Yes, the origins of that, like the whole relaxing hair as well, and wigs and whatnot and whatnot. Cool. Personally, I ain't get it because Velas from watching I don't know. Because with that mindset, you can also say white people are trying to be like black people because they tan. They people nabungati, oh no, you're not dark. They go and they tan their skin.
That's what I'm saying. The origins of these things, not what we do today out of what the habits they passed on and the norms that they made, societal norms and whatnot. Because it's been made a norm, and unfortunately still affects us. Because at the end of the day, you're embracing everything else except yourself. Because your hair is black and beautiful. Emphasis on beautiful.
Aside,
Do you understand?
yeah.
They what? What has been done with they've tried to blur
The lines.
to blur it, you understand what I'm saying? Because now there was the distinction. You're doing this because you want to feel accepted by them, you want to look like them, but today it's been blurred. Now you do this because why? I choose to. You want to do this, why? Because whatever reasons that came after that, but the origin still stands. This is what. And it's still affecting us at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, it's to look like them. The reason hasn't changed, but we have justified it on our sides. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know why white people tan. I don't know. I could find out. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, that was just the points, part of like certain points I was trying to make. Mobuti, by looking at it in one way, saying, oh, black people are trying to be like white people, then we can also count a lot of things that white people are doing to be like BBLs. Who has big behinds? Black people.
I get that.
Lips and stuff like that. These are natural.
Clock that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, that's what I was just trying to say. Everyone, in a lot of things, oh, I like how thick your afro is, so I'm gonna get chemicals, or not even so something like, oh, that's nice, I'd like that, even if it's interracial, I guess, if I can say that. Omunye umuntu ubona something like, oh, okay, cool. Because also, nowadays, about a wig, it's not necessarily to be a white person.
I
And
get you.
anyway, there's no as sugi ebulungwini.
I get that.
It's not from white people, it's from like Asians, Brazilians, and
Still
what
from another race, though.
fair enough, Assad, at all. No one is disputing that. But then, no, I'm not disputing that now. What I want to make a point of is that it's not uti abelu.
Yeah.
A lot of them's hair is very frizzy and whatnot. So we're not gonna take
I
this
get
it's kokorebe. Like
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
you, but essentially, what I'm trying to say is, let's start by embracing
ourselves. Fair.
That's where it's
Let's
gonna.
change the
Let's change the mindset and start embracing ourselves. That's how we're gonna. Because you as a person, you as a stable, the only way you're gonna be able to love the next person is if you love yourself.
Fair
You understand what I'm
enough.
saying? So the only way I'm gonna accept Rams is when I accept myself.
Yourself,
You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's essentially what I'm saying. Let's start there, embracing
Shifting the
ourselves.
paradigm. The paradigm.
changing the mindset.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Failing upon bigger here at home in the
So I
heart.
understand.
And
Because
Yeah,
at the
you
end of the
can
day,
understand
because
that.
at the end of the day, ne, even if you were to say we're working together as black people, we're failing now. So you get what I'm saying? Because right now the enemy of a black person is a black person. That is why, and we see it everywhere, bro. Like yapreswa listen to Zobuti ematapili, black people buy alcohol to prove other black people that they are inferior.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So all I'm just saying is that the root of the problem, let us attack
within.
that, bro. Because at the end of the day, racism will be there. Because racism at the end of the day is you know, it's a character flaw for me personally.
Sure.
But if we are to change the narrative, if we are to change everything, for me personally, I think racism affects us because we've been made to believe that we can't function without white people. But if we were to change that narrative and gain power ourselves, it would have to change with us first as black people. Because even if we are to say that, okay, let's work together as black people so that we what's that word? We remove the white people on top. We wouldn't even do that because we won't be able to.
Why? Why?
Because of the fact that
Mindset.
a black enemy's enemy is a black person.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
You understand what
Yeah,
it is?
makes
So that is why I'm saying I feel like there's so much power that we've been given as black people, not even as black people, bro, each and every person. You get it? And once you can see that within yourself, and once you can see that une power yakhe nami ngine power yami, then you will stop feeling inferior and you will embrace the power that you have. But if you're constantly believing the fact that you need a savior and your savior is a white guy, then obviously you're gonna be impacted by racism.
Yeah.
Who said they needed saving from a white person?
When we tell you white person, you gateway.
Yes, that's what
In
you
this
said.
system, currently, yes.
But that
they
is
are not
but
fairly
it's
gateway straight. Fairly.
exactly,
But
but
in this system, they are the
But-
gateway.
that is why I am debunking that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
Because that is the kind of mindset that keeps you stuck. Because if you feel like ukuthi umuntu umlungu uyi gateway, then you're gonna constantly be chasing umlungu and not seeing the power that is within you.
That does make sense.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, but then how, guys, question, how do we erase the mindset from the black people?
I feel like
Personally, for me-
it's long.
Sure.
No, it's cool.
Personally, for me, I used to think, I can't help myself, and I used to think that my environment can't help me either. You get what I'm saying? But then I realized that I was only just being a product of each and every system that is put in place to make me feel oppressed. But only when I realized that there's actually freedom, which was in God. You get it? Like for me, being in God showed me. Because the thing is, the entire thing with God and the fact that Jesus Christ saved me is the fact that I don't have to answer to a man. It's the fact that I don't have to fear a man, whether black or white.
True.
Right? So but I was put in a position where I realized that, okay, I was put in a position where I realized that, okay, like, I really don't have to answer to anyone, and I don't have to fear anyone, because the only person I have to fear is the person that can take my life.
True.
And not physically only, but spiritually too, right? But if I am gonna fear, and if I'm made to believe that I should fear a man, then of course I'm not gonna see the power that is within me. I'm not gonna see the power that I have as an individual. You get it? And that's the thing with black people. We've been made to believe that we don't have that power because we are under another person. That's the entire system, bro. You get it? Like, we've been made to believe that white people are superior and we are inferior. And because of that, there's nothing we can do. And that is why we're constantly fighting. Because now it's a thing of, if Utebo makes it, or if Utebo is now above average, then I look at her and say, but how did she get out? So now it's not the white person that's my enemy, but now it's her. So it's in this system, there's always an enemy. You get it? There's always an enemy. But you are diverted from the truth, which is the power that is within you.
True.
That is how racism exists, bro. And the reason why I believe that racism shouldn't exist is because I believe that each and every person has power, white, black, or whatever. Because white, black, and what not, that's only surface level. I mean, you're going to die, you're going to go to the ground, he's going to die, and he's going to go to the ground.
True.
Mara, the life lived was different. I mean, we're all going to die, but...
When I
like, when you saw...
example, that is not the entire point.
Now, I'm share example. There's one example there.
But me, all I'm just saying is that you have power. Bro.
I agree.
And you know you have power.
I agree.
Okay, I don't know if you know, but I'm telling you now that you have power.
I agree.
And your power is not determined by anyone else but God.
Yes.
You get it? But if you think that your power is determined by someone else, then you've lost it.
Thing is, now when you include like God, it's more of a spiritual thing than a practical thing. Cause I can me is good thing up na lento.
Yeah.
Cause ngiyamuza mina uRames ne uthi uyam-include God nani. But what about lo muntu lo ndoda kuma severe conditions? Ophila ndoda nzima.
Yeah.
As a black person, ngibamba ntwana. For yena kunzima ukuthi umtshele ukuthi
Also white, also Indian.
what about them?
Again, listen.
Angita bastruggle. Mara umuntu omnyama ustruggle more than them.
Again, you're looking at it from...
Okay, kunendi elihlala elokishini. Kunendi elihlala ku-RDP. Ngifuna ukukhombisa.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
India, yeah.
Now I was.
India.
Yeah.
Mina besikhuluma nge-South Africa musne.
But
No,
South Africa,
Mara musikhuluma nge-South Africa la.
but the South Africa vele are black people. You can't look at one side and not look at the other.
Which is why being included the other sides.
Yeah.
But it's unfair for you to include the other side when the majority ababhekene nokuzima is the black people.
Even as India majority ababhekene nobunzima
Asese
India.
India man.
Mara lana
No, sikhuluma ngala thina nge-racism thina sifeyitha la ukuthi iqala kuphi racism nani. Angisho sikhuluma nge-South Africa. Abelungu, mandiya, makhaladi nani. Angisho exactly.
So uyababala futhi.
Abobanda
La South Africa.
abobanda. Lama race amanye.
Talento leni.
Ayisho awumfethu ndoda.
Yes.
Yeah, maye wangababali.
Qhubeka.
Mina masiyaphambili ngibabali.
Why?
Wangibabali wayibona basibani
That is the
mabaphambili.
type of mindset that is keeping a star.
But let's change.
Why bona bebangasifaki mabaya phambili? Why thina kosele sibafaki?
Okay.
Hayi,
Yazi ngibekele njani ne. I-apartheid right now.
Yeah.
Right now. Ne. it's more psychological than it is physical.
Yeah, true.
Well, racism rather, not even racism right now.
Even nama-system abantwana ba-acceptwayo ema-university whatnot zile lezitori
Maningi.
if you change your race they accept you, but if you said you're black they decline you. Yabona nje.
Because this thing is much more psychological than it is physical.
Deep it.
When I ungizwa.
Mina nawe shoot namuhla sizwane.
Indaba ungizwa.
Yes.
Eh.
Ulomuntu lo unjani umntwana? Umnyama. Mawubhekile lo mnyama lo muntu.
Kunabantu abaningi abasebenza ema-varsity abamnyama.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Angiphikisi lo.
Manje.
Mara nomuntu omnyama ucabanga ukuthi umlungu ngwa.
Yeah.
Because
How do we change that, guys?
Because
Look, we see.
yeah.
I don't have a
Like,
problem with the
power
mindset.
thing.
The only thing bengithi isipitala ukuthi kosele abe thina sibathwale bonke. Masifuna kuya phambili.
Azange ngithi
makabona
sibathwale.
azange basithwala.
Mina azange sibathwala.
Mina ngithini?
Wena ulalela
Sizilungiseni kuqala
Hayi,
before sifuna ukuinclude abantu.
Silungisa njani ka?
Angazi. We can sit and discuss that. Sibe nama meeting and overthrow the government.
Bye, okay. Oh.
Ngadlala
Okay.
baba.
Anyways, guys,
Ngadlala serious ngadlala. Nami sifunela isipani bab sirip nami. Nami ngifuna ukuba on phela bangishisa bona bali. Nikela mina
mina ngimdinga Siri.
Noma ngimdinga.
azange nithi yamdinga.
Naye ngamtshela man.
Oh,
ukuthi mina ngimdinga.
Wow, ngifuna overthrow government.
Angi-overthrow
Ngifuna overthrow
because akusuyo power yami.
yeah, phela
My value
The
is
people
in
have
God.
power.
It's not
love
Cyril Ramaphosa.
The people have power.
Ah, no.
Phela masinga decide so.
but who makes the
manje
decision at
siyayeka.
the end of the day?
Siyayeka sonke.
Anyways, guys,
Thina as
thank you for
people,
another
must not
episode of
decide.
Couch
That's
Chat.
that's never gonna happen.
Masinga esiboniso.
Yeah. We will continue this conversation after.
This
Anginandaba nenayike mzawami.
Elakamane man sicela ukuvala bese naqhubeka.
Uthengeleni mangaba unanda.
Sicela ukuvala bese naqhubeka. Sicela ukuvala bese naqhubeka.
Okay, as fine.
Sicela ukuvala bese naqhubeka. Anyways, guys, you see this conversation is not going to end, bro. We're probably going to continue with the conversation even after the camera.
We are.
You get it. But otherwise, thank you for watching. As you can see, I'm wearing a very exclusive brand, Flower Garden. You can just zoom here, right? Because, you know, it basically symbolizes my life. You get what I'm saying? My life started as a seed. I'm growing each and every day. And you could get one yourself. You get it? I'm gonna speak to the director myself because there's a flower that I want to bring in. Like for instance, me guys, I want a rose because a rose grows with thorns. You get it? And that for me symbolizes the troubles that we face as individuals, but at the same time, you still grow, bro. So get one yourself. You get it? Get on yourself, right? Because you're a flower yourself. Your life is a symbol of a flower or a tree. Yeah. Like, you are a result of what you plant. So plant yourself a good seed, bro. And get one. Get one. Get one. You see? Get one. And join the garden. Thank you. Oh.
Yeah.
Nothing to say.
I have something to say. I have something to say.
But anyways, guys,
I repeat.
Please subscribe
As they
so that we can bring you much more exclusive content. You get what I'm saying?
Volume next now.
We are
Guys, this number will not end anytime soon.
we are people that seek to grow. We are people that also want to bring you more content, also bring you more people. Right? People that maybe are in higher positions and whatnot. So please subscribe so that we can do just that for you. Please watch until the end. Please like, please comment. You know, like for instance, right now, comment what? Flower Garden.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And share.
We love you.
Coach Chat.
We love you.
Out.
This is another episode of Couch Chat.
Indaba has been expected.